Well, hello and welcome to Watch What Crappens. I'm Ronnie and that's Ben over there. Hello, you little Banoony. What you doing?
Hello. What am I doing? I'm hanging out with you. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing?
Well, what a lovely time for you.
It is.
Same. Welcome to the show, everybody. Today is Below Deck Mediterranean Day. Super important return of Captain Sandy and Aisha. Yeah. Super excited to talk about whatever mess this is going to turn out to be. Join us Monday night for Crappy Hour. That's our live show on Instagram where we talk to you, talk about Bravo headlines, etc. That's at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you there. Find information over on our Instagram. And if you want this on video, we do videos every day now for Patreon, video recaps. Watch them over there. If you want them for free, they come out a week later on YouTube. So go get them. We also do bonus episodes. This week, we're doing the Megan show on Netflix. Megan, what's her butt?
Love Megan.
Love Megan. Guys, when Megan packs for a trip, she likes to make sure that she's packing things that go together. So it's like, I mean, she is dropping some major fucking knowledge on all of our heads. I've never really watched Megan do much. We recapped the interview she did with Oprah, right? Wasn't it Oprah?
Yes, years ago.
Years ago we did that. And I was like, what is this lady talking about? So we had to check out her show, Love Megan. And wow. Well, she's a basic B, I'll tell you that. But it was fun watching it, and we're going to talk about it this week. So join us over on Patreon. But today, here we are for Below Deck Mediterranean, Season 10, Episode 1, Raising the Barcelona.
I see what you did there. Oh, I'm so glad to be on Below Deck Med, mainly because I really disliked the last season of Below Deck. It really went downhill for me, and it was like every week was actually a bit it got like more and more painful as it went along. So to now have like a reset button and to already have an episode that like kind of like returned us to some of like the vibes of what Below Deck should be made me really happy. No Instagram walls, no like strange close-ups of food and slow-mo shots, no like attempts to be flashy. We still had like that weird preference sheet meeting format, which it doesn't like bother me necessarily, but I just like the old way more, but like not a game changer for me. It just felt like good to be back into they experimented Below Deck. It was a failure for me. And now we're back to what we know best, which is like the Below Deck, way of doing it, show, like, etc. So I was like really happy, honestly.
You know what's so cute about you? You're so like negative, but also so positive in the same breath, because you're like, that one sucked, but I'm being positive about this one. Well, I got news for you. This one's going to be the same. It's the last one. You can already tell they're doing their whole like, okay, we've got a girl who wants to fuck everybody on the boat. We've got that, which we saw in the preview. We've got like it's going to be everybody fucking everybody, I think, just like the other one, which, I mean, I didn't mind. I didn't mind as much. It did start to bother me. I do need more toilet cleaning, but I did appreciate that this one focused a lot on cleaning toilets. And we got a lot of cleaning. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Because look, every Below Deck season, there's always going to be some sluttiness that happens. I don't mind that it's there. I just don't need it to be so centered. And like Below Deck thought it was doing something really clever and interesting by doing this. It was like, how many episodes in a row was Fraser like, let me give you a little recap. Celane's kissing Jess. Jess is kissing Barbara. Barbara kissed Damo. Selene kissed Damo. Damo kissed me. Kyle kissed Celine. And I think we're all somehow supposed to put on a charger. And like, I'm supposed to sit here and like giggle at this. I was like, okay, you're so proud of yourself for having something slutty. Congrats, you're only 20 years late. We all watched Trishelle in the hot tub in Real World Las Vegas. This is like nothing new for us. So I just like, I couldn't stand how much like they put it front and center and were like winking at the audience too, and thought they were being so funny and so salacious. And it was actually quite dull. And really like what's more salacious to us is watching a jet ski dangle from a chain and knock over a lamp. Like to me, I'm like, oh, that yes, was it. Bitch.
That was it. Yeah, I was yelling in my house. I was like, yes, get that lamp. And then when it came back and got it again, I was like, oh, destroyed. Yeah. You destroyed him.
Finish him.
Finish him. And then Captain Sandy just holding onto the rope, being like, steady it, slow and steady. Slow and steady.
Okay, come on, let's give this jet ski a nap. Like that to me is below deck, okay? And it was like nice to not have Fraser winking at the audience saying something like, that jet ski, if it crashes once more, we may not even have a charter, and that would be a terrible thing. I just got so sick of Fraser's little like wink winks at the audience that I just was like, I just was so happy. Honestly, I've never been more happy to have Below Deck Med on. I'm not even joking.
Yes. And Aisha has a good haircut. Listen, I like when shows are like, we're going to improve by improving our cast's hair. Because you know what? A good treatment can really improve a lot. And I think it teaches us all lessons as Americans. Do your hair. Condition your hair, you know, and get it to be a proper cut. Because, I mean, what a change. Now, let me tell you who's not changing her hair or her polyester capri pants. Miss Captain Sandy, okay?
Captain
and
Sandy.
She even got to get upset about Maritime Law right at the beginning, which I loved.
Yeah.
You know? So Maritime Law, our favorite housewife, showed up right in the first episode.
She was right there. And, you know, it's funny because you talk about Captain Sandy's hair because we actually saw pictures of her when she formerly lived in Barcelona, and she had a short little thing going on there. And it's funny because she's been going with her sort of like He-Man bob for like at least like 7 or 8 years. And it's like, she's like, she did make that change once in her life. And now she's like, this is the look for me. And I think it is the look. I actually don't want her in any other sort of haircut.
Do you think she was like, Aisha, you know, I really enjoy your positive attitude. You're basically a vocal hug, which I appreciate. But I don't want you back here unless you get my haircut. Okay. And Aisha's like, can I do it with more conditioning? She's like, you know what? Use whatever white rain you want to. Okay. But you're going to have my haircut.
Also, you know what I was really happy to deal with or not deal with? I was really glad that we didn't have to deal with that bridge in St. Martin. Like, I was really over that bridge.
I'm still mad at that bridge. I still have issues with that bridge. I resent the bridge. I resent that bridge for never being willing to open up enough. Like, do your job. Everybody else is doing their job. But why is nobody bitching that the bridge is not doing its job? Open wider.
I agree. Yeah, that bridge was the worst piece of concrete we've seen on Below Deck since those dolphins a few seasons ago. Remember the dolphins? Well, the quote unquote dolphins that weren't actually dolphins. They were just like cement buoys to help like designate a ship parking spot, but then they have to worry about hitting them every single time. Like, look out for the dolphins. Be careful about the dolphins. Oh, I hated the dolphins, but the bridge came along and like, you know, it's just, dolphins are like a faint memory now compared to that bridge.
Yeah. Okay, so we see what's going to be coming in the season. If you want to see this, you can. I guess the end thing is what we did a bonus on, the preview.
No,
so
we
if
did.
You want a
both.
preview of the season, you can check out the bonus on Patreon. Go to Patreon.
They cut the trailer kind of in half.
Patreon.
So they sort of have, it starts off with like a little bit of trailer, and then the end of the show is like more trailer. So we did actually cover this part, but they just sort of remixed it for this episode. But it's basically Nathan being like, oh, I thought this season would be easy, but it turns out it's hard. So, you know,
yeah. Boy, was I wrong. But in the end, it just turned into be the best because of this. And then we see a pregnant belly. And it's one of those things where like, look, it's the Bosen, and he can't put together a baby, cage, whatever you call those, a baby crate. And I'm like, you're running the boat. Is this supposed to be cute? Because you need to be able to figure shit like this out.
Also, what's like not cute in general, whether you're a bosun or not, people trying to figure out like how to assemble baby cribs. Like that's also been done. Like it's been like years. We get it. They're hard. Like every single person, every single like comedy thing bit like, look how hard it is to put together this crib. You need to have a master's in engineering in order to put this stuff together. It's like, we get it. Like, honestly, I just build your crib. Just build your crib. I don't need the whole bit to go along with it. Just build it.
Also, like if men are this inept at putting together a crib, just put a blanket on the floor and put your baby on a leash. Like seriously.
Gather some twigs, make a little wall, and be done with it.
Yeah.
Twig wall.
Just put it in a box, like a box you get from Amazon or whatever. Just throw it in the box like a kitten. I mean, for Christ's sake, do we need to be this fancy? What did caveman do? They use their Amazon boxes.
Isn't it surprising that there's not some like stupid hippie kind of like trend to be like, we don't actually use cribs. We actually have a nest. It's like we're like, you actually build a nest with actual like branches. Like, well, one of our rituals is that we go out into the woods and we gather twigs and branches and we come home and we make a nest for our baby. We actually feel like it's really important for our baby to be in a nest.
Their baby's all Scarface. Just like scarred all over the place.
They're just vomiting into their baby's mouth. Like that SNL skit.
That's what Alicia Silverstone does. Doesn't she do the baby feeding where what is it called? Baby bird feeding, where you chew up the food and then you spit it in your kid's mouth? It's disgusting.
I really didn't think that was a real thing. I don't know how
Alicia Silverstone's children weren't taken away. I'll tell you that much.
She seems clueless.
Yeah. So Nathan gives us this whole like, I don't know how to put together a baby crib. And then we see 9 months later. So wait, you got pregnant and then you left right when the baby was born? What the fuck?
No.
That's so...
No, Ronnie, it's saying what? 9 months later, like he was having this horrible charter this season, but then 9 months later, pregnancy. Not saying
I see.
It was pregnancy, then 9 months later he left to go on boat. Although that would be very on brand for a below deck bosun.
Totally.
Like, well, I have a baby back in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, and then the baby could come out already a bosun. It could like come out a bosun, and then we'd see an Instagram wall of the baby, and then it would just be like, I was abandoned by my father, and that is why I don't like to clean my room at night.
The baby's trying to FaceTime its umbilical cord. It's like, I have an umbilical cord in Alaska.
Okay, so he's coming from Ireland, and now instead of Instagram walls, or instead of the thing like last time where Fraser's like, hello, chica, it's me, your chief stew. Would you all like to meet for a cocktail beforehand so we can get to know each other? So instead of that, we get people doing selfie cams from airports and stuff. So we start with him, and it's very hot. But he won't complain. And then we see Aisha, and even in her FaceTime, she's just like, I can see me. I look so cute. It's amazing. I don't live in a van anymore, and I'm getting married to school.
Here we are at the airport. I'm very used to it because I'm on Amazing Race New Zealand. Got my luggage and my love is helping me to drop me off. Here's Scott. Scott. Where's the Uber?
All right, so those are the ones we know. And now everything else is going to be a clusterfuck for the next 4 weeks for us in these recaps. Because do you remember when Bravo for like, I think 2 years was like, you know what? There is no diversity on this show. Let's bring in some diversity. And then they were like, never mind. Let's just, you know what?
Let's just go back to
let's just hire 20 blonde people. Okay. I want 3 blonde girls that nobody can tell apart. That's what I want. And so that's what we're getting this year. I don't know who the fuck anybody is. And everybody I saw, I didn't remember the preview, like who was who from the preview. And I was like, which is the one who vows to fuck everybody on the boat? So I kept giving that personality to everybody. I was trying to figure out who it was. And I still don't know.
Priscilla? I think her name was Priscilla. So we have Tessa, or at least she at least looks like a Priscilla to me. So we have Tessa. She's traveling from Sydney. She's like, we're at the airport. It's crunch time. As in, I'm going to go get some Captain Crunch. That's what I always say when I get off a plane. Find me some Captain Crunch. I'm feeling a bit nervy.
Then we see Kizzy coming from London, and she spent $4.95 on a bottle of water. Can you believe it? Yes, I can. That's actually cheap for an airport.
Have you seen the prices in America these days?
No kidding. Has America fallen that far that someone from London is like, can you believe how expensive water is? And we're like, oh my God, that's a bargain. I'm moving to London where the real deals are.
I know. It's like $7 bottles of water at the supermarket. And then we see Christian, who is traveling from Sydney, and he's like the hot Colombian guy. And he's like, Miss gave me her number from one of the napkins on the airline. And then we see Josh, who is our wacky chef. And he's like, I'm excited to get cooking. Let's hope my knives make it through security.
Well, before we
maybe
move
not
on,
hope that happens.
Yeah. He's like, guys, let's hope that terrorism wins in the end. I was like, whoa, sir. So Christian, this guy, I don't believe that he got a number.
A number.
I don't believe it. I don't believe him.
I can see it.
I'm so sure. He's like, hi, everybody. My first selfie cam. Got a phone number on the airplane. I'm sorry, sir. No, I don't believe you.
I do believe it.
You do?
Yeah. And here's why. First of all, he is attractive. Second of all, we later find out he's a pilot, which means he knows exactly how to flirt with flight attendants. Like he knows he's trained in this area. He knows the look to give or the signal to give or whatever. So in fact, I actually almost think it's probably a sport for him to get numbers from flight attendants. It's just like his milieu. He gets it.
But do people even get numbers anymore? I mean, you're not supposed to give out your number. I don't even care if you stalk me. I'm just afraid of you like giving my number to spam people for money. You know, I don't want you to leak
people
it.
Do.
I think people do like Instagram now. Aren't they like, hey, give me a follow. And then they make you follow them and then they unfollow you the next day. I
bet it's exciting to get a number. That's never happened to me.
That has literally never happened to me. I mean, obviously, but unless someone's like, okay, if you want to complain about my driving, like if you count that, you know, because like I'll take the numbers on the back of the truck just in case they fuck up later down the road. If you want to complain about my driving, call 1-800-FUCK your mother.
It's like, guys, someone actually gave me their number. Yeah. And they were so discreet. They left it on my windshield. There was a dent in my door, but I don't know what that was about.
Yeah. And it said, they gave me their number. And at the bottom, it says, you better send me a copy of your license and insurance or I'm calling the police. So sweet, you guys. So sweet. So, yeah, I don't believe him. So then Josh, I already hate Josh because we know that he's like a wacky clown from the previews. And listen, nothing against clowns. It's just that I hate you.
Yeah.
All of you.
Yeah.
All of you.
I hate it.
Get a job.
I don't like his.
Okay. All of you. And all these clowning people
agenda
in LA that are like, it's hipster to clown now. You know what's hipster? Get a job. Okay. Bottles of water in London are $4.95. You're not going to afford that as a clown.
You know what's hipster? Working at Alamo Rent-A-Car. Get to the airport and get behind that desk.
You know what kind of clown I like? A Cirque du Soleil kind of a clown. Like if you can't put your ankle behind your head, what are you even doing in this industry?
Yeah.
No?
Whimsy clown. Yeah, I agree. The best is when you see someone like it happens so rarely, but once in a while you do see it when there's like a clown on their way to a gig and you're like in traffic and you look to your left and you see someone as like a full on clown driving a car. That's my favorite when that happens. I think it's only happened like once or twice ever, but when it does, it's like, it feels special because it's like not whimsical at all. It's like, it's just like, you know, it's like seeing a Disney mascot with the head off. Right? You're like, oh yeah, you're just sitting there listening to like 94.7 The Wave and just trying to get to this kid's birthday party right now.
It reminds me of those people on Hollywood Boulevard, like the dirty Spider-Man and the dirty Marilyn Monroe, you know, like their costumes are all dirty. Also, why does the Marilyn Monroe wear white? I know that's an iconic dress, but girl, you're rolling around on Hollywood Boulevard. You're covered in soot. Pick something else. Didn't she ever wear brown? Anyway, so the Marilyn Monroe was talking to this lady on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard, and they're like, yeah. And they're like friends, and then they kiss. And then the other lady walked into the middle of the road and stopped. And I was right in the front, you know. So she just kind of looked at me, and she's like, hi, and like waved at me. And then she's looking around, and she's like, oh, liquor store. I was like, classy, Marilyn Monroe. That's real fucking classy.
Perhaps on theme. She's just getting into character. So she's method.
How dare you?
My favorite is like the stumpy Darth Vader, or is it the stumpy Batman, or it's like both, like just like this short Darth Vader guy who's just like, you are not a
it's like presence. The Fred Flintstone wasn't making enough money, so he just put on a Darth Vader costume and went for it.
Kind of.
So basically, that's Josh. He's wacky. He has long hair. He loves clowning.
It's time for a commercial. It's time for a Crappens commercial.
So then we meet V, which hopefully she's an alien who eats rats whole. And she's coming from Miami. And she's like, this will officially be my first super yacht. I'm going to pop my super yacht cherry. And I'm so excited.
Yeah. And then people are arriving, like, woo! And then we see this like weird thing. Sandy is like arriving in Barcelona, and she has some sort of like runt crew. This is like the off-season group, And I'm like, was this just a whole other season of Below Deck that they filmed? And we're like, yeah, this isn't working out. Get them off the boat. Because it's like a whole other crew. They have names and everything. There's someone named Ben. He's the chief officer. And like, we're doing it, Sandy. She does a whole docking. And then we don't like barely even get to see their faces. They just sort of like scatter off the boat. I'm like, wait. Come back. I want to get to know you.
It's the crossing crew. You know, we learned that on Below Deck Sailing when Captain Glenn was like, Gary, you want to be on the crossing crew? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm committed to a woman. And then the lady did the crossing crew with him, and then they broke up on the crossing crew. Wasn't that something that happened on Below Deck Sailing?
Yeah. I forgot her name. She was the worst.
We found out on there.
He was the worst too.
I think he was the worst. But yeah, she was bad too. And then she had a baby, I think, the next year. But anyway, we found out that the crossing crew is like the hardest job ever, and it's super depressing because it's like working on a ghost ship and there's no one on there, and all you do is cross. And so everybody turns into an alcoholic, and everybody goes through like their worst times. I imagine it's like a horror show where you just see all your past and all the mistakes you've made, and it's just all there, right to rediscover during the crossing crew times.
It feels
I think they should have a Below Deck crossing crew, and we can just slowly watch everybody go fucking crazy, and all the guys start to be like, well, a hole's a hole, that whole thing.
Yeah, I think that would be great. I feel like Willem Dafoe is on every crossing crew because I feel like everyone's losing their mind, and eventually like you go up to a deck at one point and he's standing up there. He's like, your first crossing. It's tough. It's not for everyone. You're like, thanks, Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
He's been through it. I'm surprised he's actually not a captain of one of these Below Decks.
I feel like Christopher Walken's probably there just because he's in everything,
The crossing is very hard. I don't know how to do it. I
see a dolphin out there. Is it a dolphin in my mind, or is it a dolphin? Is it a real dolphin? No one knows.
You've got to chamois the rail in order for it to look good. You've got to make sure the teak is waxed. If it's not waxed, it could get stained.
I'm like, I'm loving being on this crossing crew. Do we finally find out what happened to Natalie Wood? Like somebody. Okay, so then this boat is called My Bravado, which is pretty funny. And I like that Candy.
No. It's called Motor Yacht Bravado, not My Bravado.
It says MY Bravado. Okay, so
My Yacht Bravado.
I like that she still says Motor Yacht Bravado because I thought that's something she just did for Motor Yacht Home because, it's weird to say like welcome home or welcome to home.
Yeah.
So I thought she was saying welcome to Motor Yacht Home, but I guess they do that for everything. But it's like Bravo. So that's cute. Bravado.
Yeah.
Welcome to
It's like
Motor
Bravo
Yacht
with
Bravado.
an ad in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So Captain Sandy's saying, oh, Barcelona, it's the largest metropolis in the Med. From the history to the art to the culture to the food to the culottes to the capri pants to the cute little babs that you can get. God, I love Barcelona. They also have football or soccer. I mean, it's called football to them. It's complicated. Should I start from the top?
Sorry, just a lesbian talking about balls. I get carried away.
Oh, if you look closely, you can see Gigi Fernandez hitting tennis balls at homeless people.
What's weird here is they also call tennis soccer. It's a very confusing culture. Very, very confusing culture.
Although Gigi calls tennis my championship sport that I won a gold medal in.
Gigi actually tried to hit a football with the tennis racket. She broke her wrist. So she's not going to be on the first charter, but God bless her. Hope she's doing okay.
Fun fact, Norma finally went on a date with a soccer ball. Somehow it dumped her.
It's a shame. Even the soccer ball couldn't get hard for Norma for too long in a row. Had a leak. It had a leak. Bloop.
The soccer goal. The soccer said it had goals, and Norma wasn't one of them. Norma didn't get the joke.
So we know that it's Aisha who's walking up because this is what we hear. Oh, it's gorgeous. Is that a boat? Is it? That's the most gorgeous boat I've ever seen in my life. Oh, she's hugging the boat.
Wait.
It's like, I'll always be here for you, Motor Yacht Bravado.
This is gorgeous, Sandy. Oh, wow. They hug, and she's like, all these big life changes, Sandy. And Sandy's like, well, I'm so proud of you. You finally cut your hair like a real captain. So proud. But it turns out Aisha's engaged, and we know this because she goes, I'm engaged.
So she feels like Sandy inspired Scott, and we do see a picture of Captain Sandy proposing last season to her girlfriend, and they just say baby a lot to each other. It's like, yes, baby, I will marry you, baby. Yes, baby, I'll marry you, baby. Yes, baby. Is that how she talks all the time? That's all we've seen of that lady, is her going, yes, baby. Yes, baby.
I think so. That's all she says.
It looks like she was making a face and then somebody slapped her on the back and it stuck. And she's just like, so they kiss and we see Captain Sandy getting married. And it was like the Bravos. It was a lot of people there. It was like huge stars.
Huge. Kate Chastain was there. Aisha was there.
Jill Zarin probably hiding behind a bush.
Jill Zarin. Hi. Shall I show them how to make a Diet Coke? No. Then, so Aisha's, in awe of this yacht, which by the way, this is, I think, the nicest yacht we've ever seen. This yacht is gorgeous. It's just so nice. And there's like wainscoting throughout it or something, or beveled cabinets. It's like, we've never seen that. Like, I feel like every yacht has had these like super smooth, like Tomorrowland surfaces. So I really love the detail I just really appreciate the beveling. And Aisha is, now they're looking at the CVs of like the crew, and Aisha is seeing that like, okay, Kizzy Kitchener, which by the way, that's how you know you're going to work in service in your life, because your last name is Kitchener. That's how you know you'll be bringing things to and from a kitchen, is if your last name is literally Kitchener. Kizzy Kitchener. So she loves
Kitchener. Okay, so who do we have? Well, they're looking at Victoria, and she doesn't have any housekeeping experience. So Kizzy Kitchener is she's a service to on a 100-meter boat and creating decorative, imaginative table settings. Oh, it's my favorite quality in a person. So then Josh the chef comes and says hi to Sandy. And she's like, whoa, you worked at a Michelin star? That's crazy. You good with a tire iron? And he's like, yep, 11 years at Michelin restaurants, 3 in the clown car, and 4 in prison. So, yes. We're not going to be docking next to any schools or churches, are we? I don't think so. Great.
Did you bring a tambourine? Any chance you got a tambourine in there? Sure do. Oh, yeah. He's going to be great. Between the Michelin star and the tambourines. Get ready, America.
Somehow the tambourine really makes the split ends work.
So now Aisha's looking around, and like everything is big. And in the servants' quarters, it's like there's wide hallways and there's a big bathroom. And Aisha's like, oh, wow. I think Mom is going to be having this one. Look how big the bathroom is. And Sandy, meanwhile, is waiting for Nathan. Good old reliable Nathan. And she's like, hey, text bloop, Nathan. Hi. So excited for you to come on board. Just checking for an ETA, or are you just too busy getting women pregnant? Okay, come on. I'm waiting for you. Thanks so much.
Estimated time of arrival from your sperm to an egg, I guess, is what we're waiting for. I saw the preview. Okay. I like when the chef came to say hi and then he left. Captain Sandy goes, she looks right into the camera and she goes, this guy's going to be great. He's just going to be great. Like famous last words. But yeah, she's texting him and she's excited to have Nathan because he's had a lot of experience on other vessels handling lines. Okay. So he's comfortable on deck. He's trustworthy. I don't trust Nathan. I don't know that he's ready for this. And Below Deck keeps promoting people, and I don't think that they're ready to be promoted.
No.
I just don't believe it. They're like, we like you. You're promoted now. I don't know that he's ready. He can't put together a damn baby crib. Okay. He's not ready.
He is not ready. He's not. And he's still rocking his Friar Tuck haircut. So it's like he's
learned nothing,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So then people are going into cabins, etc. And then guess who's here? It's Max. He's like, "Hello, how are you, brother?" We get we hear his voice, but then we see Kizzy, and Kizzy gets on board and says hello. Oh, Kizzy, what am I saying? So happy to have you here. Kizzy is the one who in the preview is like, I want to hook up with every single person on board. So keep an eye out for her. I guess I thought her name was Priscilla. I don't know why that was, but she sort of has Priscilla energy to me.
Kizzy, Sky Kizzy.
Yeah.
Nothing is everything. Sky Kizzy. So yeah, Max comes in and he calls her Susan. He calls Captain Sandy Susan. I didn't really get it. And then he's like, "Oh, the French is here. Back to English. I'm back, baby." I don't remember Max. I know I'm supposed to because they're giving him like returning star energy. Like, play his theme song. Max is here. It's like, here he is. It's Max. I don't remember Max. They even showed clips of Max doing like wacky things like backflips and stuff. And I don't remember him. I scrubbed him from my brain DVR.
He is so annoying. I don't know why Bravo is unleashing him on us again. He's so annoying. His whole thing was that he was like really lazy. He was like a child, and they were just trying to figure out ways to work with Max and get him motivated. It was like the whole season was like, how can we make Max want to work harder? And he just was so like, he was draining. I was like, the fact that they are promoting him, like, look at this guy, this iconic below deckhand.
Contract negotiations are finally done. We got him. Paid him an extra 5 lira. It's Max. It's Max, guys.
Yeah, this was not like,
what's a lira?
Very exciting. It's a Italian currency.
Yeah. Well, he can spend it in Italy. So, he's like, I was in Bali for a year because last season, my energy was there, but my motivation was on the edge of burnout. And then we see flashbacks of him taking naps and stuff. And he is now cured, guys, because he did a little something that douchebags on Bravo do to cure themselves. It's called hypnosis, okay? I have a feeling it has something to do with ketamine, because that's usually, when there's a guy involved on Bravo, it's usually some kind of ketamine thing. But he did hypnosis, and he changed everything. Let me tell you, I did hypnosis multiple times in my life, and I would still eat my fist right off of my arm, okay? Hypnosis is bullshit. I don't believe it.
Yeah. Well, if it didn't work for James Kennedy, I don't think it's going to work for anyone. Yeah. So he's like, yes, hypnosis, like a snap, everything changed. That blew my mind, how powerful it was for me to go through this new age of inner peace. I'm like the new Max on the new brand. I'm like, I hate to break it to you, you're the same Max. You're the exact same sad, annoying Max. Now I know why HBO...
Devotion
now
is
I know why.
Oh, the original Max. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say now I know why Max got rid of Max became HBO Max. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Now what is it? It's HBO Max now, right?
I know they had to dilute the Max of it all because this Max was so annoying. That was what my joke was supposed to be.
Sorry,
but I botched it. No, you didn't botch it.
You know what?
No, you did. It wasn't your fault. It was an ill-conceived comment from the get-go. It wasn't going to go anywhere special.
I can get my own show on E because I'm botching everything. So
no, it wasn't your fault. It was bad. It was just bad innately. It was innately a bad joke. Bad, then bad.
Devotion is to the maximum right now. She's like, oh, you're not going to want to leave, right, Max? And she's just looking at him like, this wacky fucking guy. Who brought this guy back? He brought this guy back. Would Norman not pick up his chamois this year? Anybody else but this guy, please. And so we see flashbacks of Max threatening to leave like 2 days before the end or 2 weeks before the end. He's like, I want to go home. She's like, yeah, it's like 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks left. He's like, oh, it's hard. It is hard.
But now we see on screen it says new Max mentally engaged deckhand. So he's like, no, I'm here. I'm ready. I am ready. Okay, well, go check out the boat. There's some nice beveling on the walls. I think you'll enjoy that. And it's going to be a great time. Guess what? We're going to have great food this charter. Look at the camera. Just tell them, say, this one's going to be good. You're going to love the way you feel. Do
Hey
it.
there,
Do it.
Maximum Engaged Max. Go check out that wall. Tell me if that's wainscoting or if that's beveling. And when you get an answer, call Ben. Okay, call Ben. Thanks.
So it's 22 hours before charter. And then we get a text message from Tessa. Ding dong. Hey,
These
Captain
boys,
Sandy.
I've known them ever since they was just little scampions. I'm trying to say. It's
I don't
Tessa
know what you're
from-
trying to say.
It's Tessa,
Oh, Tessa from
the Cowboy Show,
McBee.
McBee Dynasty. I wish.
Previously with my digestive system, it's Tessa. I'm a new decade. I got horrible food poisoning, and several people in my hotel did, but those McBee boys, they can't turn anything around. They're basically like my boys. I can't make it to the boat, but be there tomorrow. Could not be more sorry.
Hi, Captain Sandy. It's me, Tessa. I'm going to be as honest as a pimple on the nose, right? I'm shitting my brains out, girl. I'm shitting my brains out.
My dribble door.
You dance.
My dribble door turned into a floodgate, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stay in bed today.
So Tessa texts, and she has horrible food poisoning. A lot of people in her hotel did. So I think she was doing a little with Nathan because he also has food poisoning. And she can't make it to the boat. So sorry. She's like, could not be more sorry.
Here's something I have a question about. I mean, food poisoning is truly the worst, and it is so debilitating. And you do it's just everything's coming out from all ends at all times. It's like you're exhausted. You feel like the world is ending. But that being said, can't you just take the car ride from the hotel to the boat and then just be on the boat and ill as opposed to in the hotel? Yeah.
Yeah. Put a cork in it. Put a cork in your butt and just get here.
Yeah. I think you could do it. But
Yeah.
man, it's tough.
It's like Olita Adams said, "You can reach me by airway. You can reach me by trailway. I don't care if you're sitting in a cab. Just get here if you can."
Oh, that concert's gonna be a good one.
Loved
She's
her.
gonna be great. She's gonna be great.
Talented.
Well, guess what? These people are just gonna poop in their hotel, and that's the way it's gonna be. So Captain Sandy's like, "Oh God, I mean, what are we gonna do? I mean, fuck, where's Nathan? We don't even have Nathan, okay?" And so now Aisha's talking to Josh, and he's getting in his ass and gear and everything, and he's saying that he's been working in a Bo's for 3 years. He's like, working Michelin kitchens. I mean, it's good because you become a great chef, but it's fucking intense. One time I was running is he British, by the way? I can't remember. I think he's British.
I think he's Australian. But I don't know.
Australian?
They
I
have a
actually
lot
don't
of
remember
Michelin
anything
kitchens in Australia. I don't know. I don't remember either.
I just don't remember, but he says, one time I was running a meat section at a kitchen and I was 20 minutes late on the check. The chef behind the pass grabbed me, pulled my head down onto the top pass like that and just screamed at me. And I remember getting up and being like, "Yes, chef." I'm like, well, you were 20 minutes late. I mean, I don't support abuse, but he's like, well, I was 20 minutes late. I mean, you should get yelled at. Maybe not have your head pressed onto a hot surface and physically abused, but also be better.
Well, he did get suspended for a week, so that's something. There was an HR at that Michelin place. So he has been in the BVI doing some work on mosquito and necker. I don't know what that is.
British
Is that
Virgin
a restaurant?
Islands.
Oh, those are
and Necker.
islands?
Well,
Necker
I don't know
Island?
about let's see. Let me look up
He
mosquito.
just comes back covered in hickeys and mosquito bites. That's what I like to think.
Mosquito and Necker.
Islands. Islands.
Necker Island is Sir Richard Branson's private island.
Shut up.
And Mosquito Island, sometimes spelled Mosquito Island, is also owned by Branson. So he's been
It is not.
He's
Is
been
that
working
true?
for Dick. He's been working for
I've
Dick.
been working for my good friend Dick. So Max comes and he's like, hello, no Max here, no Max. Oh, I guess you can just kind of pick a cabin because the Bosen's not here yet. So get whatever you'd like. So that's very exciting.
My
It's
advice is
just,
take the top bunk because you don't want that guy to be above you with that food poisoning.
Yeah, Aisha came back. I mean, she's always coming back in a positive mood, you know, but it's like over the top positive, which worries me. And then she's letting everybody just choose their own things. No, you got to put your foot down and be like, you're sleeping by the toilet. There's no one else to take the better beds, but there could be someone better else down the pike. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. Yeah, torture them. Give the first ones they're the worst bedroom. That's what I say. Don't let them pick themselves.
Yeah.
Commercials. Here comes one right now.
So then Max and Kizzy meet, and
It's Kiz meet.
Wow. We're done. Everyone, thanks so much for being here. This has been Watch for Crappens.
It's officially time to retire, guys. Let's go.
Kiz meet. More like Kiz Max. So they Max is like, oh, Kizzy, so I stay here in your room. She's like, absolutely not, cheeky boy. He's like, oh, I'm just joking. But she looks good. Kizzy. She's like a visual dildo. I'm like, so
What the fuck was that? A visual dildo?
Are you planning on jamming her up your asshole? What are you talking about? He's like, I like your face. I'm going to sit on it.
Really, really weird. I thought that's what he said, and I thought that's not what he said. And I let it keep playing, and I was like, no, I have to know what he said. So I rewound it like 3 times, and yeah, he said she's a visual dildo.
Is he? I kind of feel like he's trying to say like something to turn you on. Like maybe he meant like visual Viagra or like visual. I don't know, but it felt like
I don't know, but is it too soon to start calling him Peggy? So he's like, oh, he's going to be naughty. Yeah. So V says hello to everybody, gets her cabin. She's from Florida. And Kizzy's like, oh, when you first came in, I thought you were like European or something. And she's like, oh, no, I'm Cuban, baby. I have like guys look at me that are going to be like, I don't know, like you look like a white girl, but you have green eyes and blonde hair. But I'm like, listen, this ass is Cuban. And if you look at it, it's there. It is definitely a Cuban ass. Instagram wall, please. Instagram wall. And we see that she does, in fact, have a large butt.
Yeah. It is visual flashlight.
Visual whoopee cushion. So Christian joins and says hello to everybody. Is this the guy who got the number from the person on the plane?
Yeah. That's him.
So he's like kind of handsome, but like really dorky too, which normally
but
I like,
yeah.
but I don't like him. I want him to fall. Like
do
literally
like
fall down.
I do like how visibly disgusted he is by Max. Like he just looks at Max like, what the fuck is wrong with you at all times? So I do enjoy the disgust on his face. It's like hot disgust.
Yeah. So now Josh is in the kitchen doing things, and they only edit in one line, but I think it's a good line. He says, sunflower oil bottle.
Sounds like a game show answer.
He's winning me back.
Hey, Max. So you're just going to run the deck until we get Nathan or Bosen's. Just get it clean, turn it around, do the hypnosis thing, whatever you need. He's like, oh, yes, but you'll see the arms of this guy and mine too. So it's going to be easy. Don't worry. We got arms. We can wash things down.
21.5 hours before charter. So Aisha's chatting with her ladies, and she's like, so you've worked on big boats? I'll say that you're good with service. What's your experience like? And she's like, 2 years ago, really day charters, a little bit of interior, a little bit of exterior. Oh, Kizzy, you're second. I need a service queen. And then you're third. Is one of you Cuban?
And V is like, well, I haven't done too much laundry. She's like,
Oh, well, you're going to learn quickly.
and then Aisha's like,
so you're going to learn quickly.
You better, bitch, because if I have to spend another season trying to get beads, that way you understand the difference between a t-shirt and a skirt, then I'm going to be pretty fucking pissed off.
She brings up Bree and the nightmare that was, but was Bree just last season? Why does it seem like 10 years since Bree's been on my TV? I need Bree back.
I know.
And Ellie.
I know.
I need Bree and Ellie back.
Yeah, that was a crazy season. That was crazy. When they showed a flashback of Bree Because Aisha goes,
I've written a little poem. I'm a bit worried about V because it rhymes with Bree, so I've got PTSD from last season's laundry. And also Ellie, and I need to pee.
So she wants to believe she's capable of learning, but, she has last season in her mind still. So now they're going to start cleaning. And when is the deck crew coming? And Max is like, no, I'm the guy in charge. We do like one slide each. We make our way down. This is what we do. I learned it in meditation. Clean, clean, clean. So he's all excited to be boss. And it goes to his head really, really quickly.
yeah. And then V is like, will you show my Cuban ass hospital corners? And Kizzy's like, okay, put your hand under the slide and don't even tuck it in. Just slide it in. Gorgeous. It's like, wow. If Fraser were here this season, he'd be like, just slide it in. Slide the hand in. Sounds rather naughty. But he isn't. So I'll do it for him.
Yeah. So, Max is making small talk with Christian, and he's saying, bro, you're like Homer Simpson. You make all the job. And Christian's like, no, because like I work in an airline, so like if you hook up with a cabin crew, like there's like thousands of crew. I mean, every girl digs a pilot. It's in my blood. I'm the 7th pilot of the family. Yeah, I was the captain. So I was in charge of my aircraft, and then COVID happened. And now I'll never fly again. Now all my flying credentials are completely out the window. No one's on planes anymore. Unfortunately, planes are dead now. No one's on planes. I'm like, sir, that's over now. Go back to the plane. Stud. He's like, yeah, I was like the best pilot in the world, which is why I clean decks now. Super
I know
fun.
that
Like the
something about this doesn't quite add up. Where it's like, okay, I understand like if you have to pivot because like the airline industry shrank in 2020, 2021, but it's 2025 now. People are flying. He's like, yeah, man, they stopped producing airplanes. Like, unfortunately, people stopped using planes and now they just take mainly ferries and canoes. So I had to pivot hard.
Yeah.
Real hard.
Big walkers now. But thankfully boats are still in business, and so are mops. So yeah.
I'm about to get my hot air balloon pilot's license because apparently that's the only way to cross the ocean.
Hot air balloon. He's like, yeah, I'm like really big into licensing Lime scooters. So yeah, it's pretty much what I do now.
He's like, yeah, like yachting can, give me the lifestyle that I want in terms of like good money and a lot of time off. And girls love deckhands too. You know what girls love? You know what really wealthy girls love? Someone who's sort of around and putting a jet ski in the water. Ugh, they love that.
I have never had more vagina in my life until I picked up a mop. Next stop, janitorhood. Next stop, janitor. Working my way up. I do not believe you, sir. You got caught masturbating in the cabin or something. Like, come on. The pilot.
He's been banned from airlines. I have to imagine. Like, it's
he
weird.
did something bad.
It's weird.
I want to know what it is.
Ring, 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 ring. God, isn't it funny how my phone has my voice saying ring, 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 ring. Oh, it's a FaceTime from Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Where are you?
He's like, shitting my fucking brains out. That's where I am. I've been getting sick. I'm sick as hell. By the way, I don't know how to put a baby crib together. Spoiler alert.
Well, we go on charter tomorrow, so we need you here, okay? He's like, yeah. So get some rest and hydrate and hydrate and hydrate and hydrate and, stop pooping your butt and get over here. Otherwise, we can't leave the boat. Guys, America, guess what? If Nathan isn't here, I don't have my Bosen. If I don't have my Bosen, no one can put together the 3 baby cribs downstairs. And I don't meet the manning requirements for the vessel. Oh, I won't be able to leave the dock. Maritime law will get so mad at me. I don't know what we're going to do.
Uh-oh, who's outside?
It's me, Maritime Law. Get your ass off that boat. What the hell is going on here? This isn't manned. What the hell? This is not a problem. You better get your shit together by tomorrow, Sandy. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere at all. Maritime Law.
And the curtain drops and we go to intermission from Act 1. It's like, oh, I love that first act. I just hope the second act maintains the momentum.
All crew, let's meet in the main salon for our first meeting. Okay. So 20 hours before charter. Everyone meets and she's like, oh, look at you guys looking so happy, eager. No one's in capri pants. Okay. One demerit. Pass them around.
Listen, a couple of things I want to go over. Okay. I don't want you to listen to, I do want you, actually, really, there's a trick. I do want you to listen to your department heads. And if it makes it to the bridge, then you will have the wrath of Sandy. Now, I'm not talking about just my office. I'm saying if we see any bridge and you're talking about a problem, it's gonna be a problem because people have to use those bridges to travel across things and they can't be distracted by your problems, okay? So you don't want to have the wrath of Sandy, okay? Unless your legs are ready to put on some capri pants, you better watch out. So I want to introduce everyone, it's our first officer, Ben. He came over on the passage. Say hi, Ben. Okay, he said hi.
Hey, it's Ben Barkey. You know why? Because he's a dog. That's why he's only on TV one time. Okay. This is the time of the episode where we present all of the non-TV ready people. Okay.
Yes.
Let's come out, homely pockmarked people. Come on out. Now, and you know what? Here's a stamp. I'm giving everyone a separate stamp. You have UG, you have L, you have G. All right. Switch positions. Okay. Basically, you got a lot of stamps at the end. What do they spell? Read them out, Benny Barkey. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Okay. That's it. Now go hide your face. Okay.
Go back down to the engine room. Everyone, I know people have been concerned, but I've got massive news, due to advances in cloning and science. Someone that we thought was no longer with us is with us. Please welcome one of our first engineer, B. Arthur.
My name is Bjork.
Bjork, recording musician Bjork. She is here. I love the swan dress.
No, my name is Bjork.
New York. Oh, I love your reality show, New York. You do great work. So good, everyone. She's hilarious.
Bjork. Oh, you're a delicious peppermint patty. We get it. How many accolades do you need here, homely? Okay? Go back and put that pillowcase I left on your bed onto your face. Okay? We'll never see you again. So they leave. And then she's like, now, Max, you're going to have to do this because Nathan's not here. He just doesn't understand baby cribs. So
now, a little bit of bad news, everyone. First, I lost my Donna Lewis cassette. I really, really like that song. But also another piece of bad news is that we're missing two capri pants, and I've only brought 3. So whoever's doing laundry, you better. We're also down 2 people too. So it's really terrible things. Food poisoning all around. Okay, and do not have the fish.
Oh, Bosen Knox, this has a nice ring to it.
She's like, okay, well, you're not the Bosen yet. Okay, we've already got one bozo here. Am I right, chef? You're like,
that's right. That's right. Richard Branson loves me, baby. Yes.
When Nathan gets here, he's an awesome guy. Try not to stare at his haircut too long. He's very sensitive. Apparently, he spent many years in Friar Tuck camp, and it's hard for him to get rid of that. So but he's great. Otherwise, he's great.
So Aisha's like, Nathan's coming. I love Nathan. Every time I think about Nathan, I just start hugging trays and kicking myself in the butt and pinching myself on the cheek, slapping myself on the face. Oh my God. Someone had Aisha a fucking benzo. It's day 1. You cracked out.
So what is his position?
She's Bosen.
It's like, oh, did you think you were the Bosen, Max? He's like, no, I'll take the situation. She's like, oh yeah, I love the confidence. Hate the stupidity though. Charter number 1 begins tomorrow though, everyone. So get ready.
Okay, let's get back to work. You can do this. All right, it's time for me to retire and watch my favorite show, Wind, season 6.
Okay, do you guys want to start making beers?
It's like, oh God, oh my God, we don't have enough time. Oh no. So now Josh is in the kitchen by himself.
And Max is like, just shut up. We go like fucking bull towards our goal. I'm Bosen.
Christian's like, yeah, I don't get that. So Josh, he pulls out a tambourine and he's like, you never know when you're going to need a tambourine. I'm like, that is true. You do never know, but chances are it's probably not going to be while you're cooking. So you can take that off of the air fryer.
Also, tambourines are the instrument of the non-talented people in the band, and we all know it. So why are you pulling out a tambourine like that's a flex? That's not very.
That's true.
I'm worried. You know, like I'm worried. I'm worried about this guy, and it's not just the clown stuff. It's like the whole like. Look, I have like long crazy hair and earrings. Like he's trying too hard. You know what I mean? I feel like he puts patchouli smell all over himself just to seem like, I don't know, hippie. Like he's trying too hard, it seems like.
Also, I'm actually going to push back when he says you never know when you're going to need a tambourine. I'm actually going to say, I think you always know when you're going to need a tambourine. Mm-hmm. Like you always know exactly the time when you should have a tambourine. Okay?
Yeah, when you're in a band and you don't have any talent, so they hand you a tambourine.
Yeah, when you are like you've been hired to sing the do parts in the background, and they're like, you know what, give Nancy the tambourine. You know, like you're okay. If you're on stage and you're wearing a vest and you're singing, you're sort of like moving your shoulders and singing, you're gonna need a tambourine. But otherwise, I think you're good to go.
When you know you're gonna eat at a place with a bunch of boomers and they're gonna be playing yacht rock, okay, maybe. But not right now. Not right now.
Do they use tambourines and Ren fairs? I feel like...
No, I don't think so. Did they have those back in the Renaissance days? I don't think they came up with those yet. Wasn't that like a classier time? The Renaissance?
I'm going to get back to you on this one. I will do the research.
Are there tambourines and Ren fairs?
Tambourine.
I don't feel like they don't. I don't feel like they had the song Piano Man back then. Hey, do people use tambourines during Piano Man?
Someone does.
I feel like
Nancy
that's
does.
a tambourine. I feel like that's a tambourine song.
Just want you to know the tambourine has a history spanning thousands of years, with its origins traceable to ancient civilizations of Middle East, Egypt, Greece, and India, where it was used for religious and ceremonial purposes. So, I'm going to say you might find a tambourine at a Ren fair, everyone.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah. All right.
Consider me unimpressed with the past. So he's got a tambourine. He's wacky, guys. And so is Kizzy single? She is. Technically she's single, guys. And V's like, yeah, my story is really tragic. 11 months ago on my birthday, my boyfriend passed away. And she's saying it with this huge smile on her face. And then she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. How the fuck did that happen? She goes, yeah, he drowned.
He drowned.
Oh, God, this just keeps getting worse.
Did you even get to pull some poo out of your butt that day?
She's like, no.
Oh my God, this story.
So V tells us this story, and it's actually like so sad. We see that she like met this dive instructor in Mexico. They had this like romance. We see pictures. This guy was fucking hot. It was like, this felt like it was like a movie, right? Like, isn't this like a movie that you watch where you like go on holiday, you meet this amazing person, like gorgeous, and you have this like sort of carefree thing, and you go swimming in the ocean every day, and then he dies. I was like, that's like, this is the tearjerker movie. I was like, oh my God. And then she tells this sad thing about how she doesn't go scuba diving anymore because scuba was the gift that he gave to her, and it's like too hard. I was like, V. And she's like sitting there laughing. She's like, the only way I could process it is by laughing. I was like, oh my God. I was so sad by this.
Yeah, she's like, she says it's such a mystery that he drowned because he was a dive instructor. But she also tells us that they used to like making out underwater. And so I feel like it's not that much of a mystery. I feel like he was loose with the rules. So
we have to talk to that moray eel that's been all over Below Deck Down Under. Like, what?
Yeah,
were you
the turtle. The turtle. She's like, and then the saddest part was it as if the turtle knew he just passed by and waved. It's like, so Kizzy is like, I'm not smiling because it's funny, by the way. I just get really uncomfortable and I can't not smile in these situations. And Ace is like, it's because you're British. That's how it is. Nothing was funnier than the Queen's funeral. I mean, we still watch it on TV sometimes. It's just hilarious. And B's like, I've dealt with it. You know what? I just use lots of dark humor. It's the only way to do it. And she goes, yeah, your boyfriend's dead. Shame. And then they start laughing.
I'm like, I mean, it was funny, but also like, I don't know if you necessarily needed to yes and in that moment. You could just explain why you were smiling.
Well, Kizzy is a sociopath. Like we start learning, this is like the first instance of it. Like this is the first like example of it, but we start seeing throughout the episode that Kizzy's a fucking sociopath. And I kind of like looking, it's like a retrospective. This is where it all began.
Yeah,
Ryan Murphy's
exactly.
show, Monster, starring Kizzy Kitcheners.
So meanwhile, Max has something to say. He tells us, I'm a natural leader. I like to go like rude, rough at the beginning, and I want to lead with fear, like all the good leaders do. In the Louis XIV reign, there was a guy named Maximilian. He was just like me, just like Max. Robespierre. You know, everyone wants to be like Robespierre, you know, and he started to speak up in the streets and took like all the people of France together to start making revolution. And he was like using the guillotine, and every day he was like killing all the royalty. So maybe I'm like reincarnation. Let's do it for Captain Sandy. I'm like, I just don't understand the link between Robespierre and like mopping a deck. Like, I'm sorry. I don't understand what like shammying a railing has to do with like dropping the guillotine on Marie Antoinette. Marie Antoinette. Marie Antoinette.
Yeah. I don't know. But they're cleaning. And so now Aisha is so excited because Kizzy loves decorating. And Kizzy's like, yeah, I've always been a service girl. I've worked on lots of charges, but last season I was on a private boat, which is really cool, especially because the owner, he died. So, I mean, RIP and everything. But yeah, I didn't have to do anything. It was amazing. I'm like, okay, you're laughing about death. What's wrong with this girl? I like her.
I know.
I worry about any animals near the boat because I feel like she's probably in that, you know, like beginning stages of like killing small animals and stuff. But I don't know. I'm looking forward. It's been a long time since there's been someone on these shows that's like, that could be a serial killer.
Yeah. Well, because he says, I mean, it's not funny. He's dead, but shit, I didn't have to do anything. We literally got paid to like run loose on the boat. It was so good. I mean, of course, I was the one who killed him, so there was that. But whatever. No one needs to know. So basically, she's going to decorate everything. It's going to be exciting. So 19 hours before charter, and here come provisions. So all the provisions come through, and Sandy's like, wow, that's a lot of provisions. You know, I see some Capri Suns in there, but not some Capri Pants. Who made this list in the first place? Okay, that's a failure.
Someone's not listening. I'll focus on getting provisions. You focus on getting cabins done and possibly not making fun of dead people. All right, kids. So then it's 6:15 and Max is just getting really bossy. We see him just bossing the ex-airline guy around all over the place. He's like, oh, detail here. I meet you downstairs. You do this, you do that. You shimmy, you shammy. Oh, guillotine. Oh, you lose your head.
Max, I'm impressed. You came back a changed man. It's like, I did not lie, huh? But then Christian's like, I'm so tired. So then Aisha is like looking over her stuff, and they're all just like kind of cleaning. It's like
it's like a cleaning episode,
stuff.
which is crazy because we're already at an hour. But yeah, it's a lot of cleaning and hellos and stuff. And then Max is still bossing his guy around, and now it's 14.5 hours before charter. We did it, bro. We did it. And Christian's like, this guy's more experienced than me, but I mean, I've flown planes, and he really wants to be the boss, and we're in the same position. So like, you're a deckhand as well. I'm a deckhand who just got a phone number on a plane. Totally real. Totally happened.
Yeah.
Hello there. This is a 2-part recap, okay? This is the end of part 1. So thank you so much for listening to this. Just come back a little later for part 2.
Watch What Crappens would like to thank its premium sponsors. Ain't no thing like Allison King. It's always a party on Allison Block.
Our way is the Amber way.
It's the Foster and the Furious. It's Amanda Foster. It's always automatic with Ashley Auto. Put your hands together for Carly Clapp.
Get on the right foot with Chrissy Offit.
She's not just a Sheila, she's a Daniela. Etchels.
We never miss her call. It's Diane Call.
Aaron McNicholas. She don't miss no trickolas.
Hava Nagila Weber.
You'll never hide from Heidi Eleanor Jones. I go, you go, we all go for Hugo. Jamie. She has no last namey.
She's our kind of mess. It's Jennifer Messer.
Sipped some scotch with Jessica Trotch.
She's our favorite streamer, Caroline Peacock.
Kristen the Piston Anderson. Get a bee in your bonnet with Lacey B. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will Lauren Silsby. She gets an A from us. It's Lindsay D.
Let's give a kisserino to Lisa Lino.
Fresh as a daisy, it's Maisie McHenry. We love her on the rocks. It's Melissa Cox.
Megan Berg. You can't have a burger without the Berg.
This is Livin' with Michelle Vivian.
I love ya, Olivia Williamson. Tastier than Flanderson, it's Rachel Manderson.
She sure is swell. It's Raquel.
Yes, we canna, it's Savannah.
Cast a spell with Shannon Spellman. Let's share with Sharon Eldridge.
Darn Skippy, it's Tippy.
And our super premium sponsors.
She's VVIP, it's Amanda V. Can't lose when you're with Amy Baldwin.
Somebody get us 10 cc's of Betsy MD.
We're taking the gold with Brenda Silva.
Let's get real with Caitlin O'Neill.
Put us on a stretcher, it's Charlotte Fletcher.
Don't get salty with Christine Pepper. Can't have a meal without the Emily Sides.
Who, what, why, where, and Gwen Pentland.
Let's go into the woods with Guy Tubbs.
It's our queen, it's Queen Laifah.
Nobody holds a candle to Jamie Kendall. Hail the cork master, the master of the cork, Jennifer Corcoran. We got our wish, it's Jen Plish.
She's not harsh, she's Jill Hirsch.
My favorite Murdo, Karen McMurdo. We love him madly, it's Kyle Pod Shadley. In the study with a candlestick, it's Leslie Peacock.
Gee, it's Lisa H.
We're ride or die for Lisa Ryder Barron. She's a whiz, it's Liz Sarthy. Always killing it, it's Lola Alkalani.
The incredible edible Matthews sisters.
She eases our woes, it's Melissa St. Rose.
There's a chance of meatballs, it's Rebecca Cloud.
Neat, it's Ronit Feldman.
Maximum love for Sandy Maximoska.
She's the queen bee, it's Sarah Lemke.
We cannot tell a lie, it's Sarah Telefson.
Shannon, out of a cannon, Anthony.
Please don't stop, it's Soli and Pop.
Let's take off with Tamla Plain.
She ain't no shrinking Violet Kuchar. We love you guys.